just know too much stuff, man. Know too much stuff. No, seriously, I understand a couple things that most people don't. Some people don't. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there are, number one, that your credit is everything. I understand that, and I tell this to people all the time. Like, if you took everything away from me, you took, you know, money, car, house, real estate, connections, and you just dropped me in a foreign place. Drop me anywhere, drop me in the middle of North Dakota. I've never been to North Dakota anymore. Drop me in the middle of Nashville, Tennessee, Detroit. And it would take me no time to be well off, to be a millionaire, to, you know, to build back up a really strong real estate portfolio. I would do it the exact same way, with a lot more efficiency, because the stuff in my head now allows me to do so. But one of the main things that I understand now that I didn't understand when I was dead broke was that, or is that, my credit is the most important thing. If you drop me in the middle of nowhere, you took all my cash, took everything away from me, but leave me my credit score, I'm gonna make it back. I'm gonna be probably the first thing I do, if you really want specifics, the first thing I do is I'd probably, if I really had no cash on me, I'd go find a labor ready. For those of you not familiar with labor ready is a place where you can go and you can do manual labor the same day, and you can be paid the same day. So I had no cash, I'd go find immediately a labor ready. I'd go shovel some holes, dig some ditches, do what I could to make some quick cash, find myself a place to stay. Eventually, while I'm doing labor ready, maybe a couple of weeks, I'd go find myself a job, cooking, washing dishes. I'd slowly work myself up. I'd probably be a line cook. I'd probably, if whatever industry I got into, I would stay in that industry, because I know that if I stayed in that industry long enough, if I had 6 months, 9 months, 2 years of experience, a year of experience, I know that that's enough of a track record to go buy myself a house if I made enough money, depending on what neighborhood I was in. But I would slowly work myself up through that industry, and I would make sure that my credit was tip top. I would go probably, you know, I could, if my credit is in good shape, I can go borrow money, I can get a car, and if I had a car, I can get a better job, and I would make more money. I'd be a homeowner no matter where you drop me with no money whatsoever. I'd be a homeowner within a year. No qualms about it, no problems about it. Within a couple of years, I'd probably own 10 rental units. No worries. I'd go through the FHA program, buy myself multiple units. Right off the rip, I'd go get a new job in a new neighborhood, which would allow me to keep those old rental units and move on to the next. So number one, I would say the one thing that I know that most people don't know, and why I would never be poor again, is because I know that my credit is everything. I keep my credit in tip-top shape, and I would encourage you to do the same. Number two, and I just kind of touched upon it, number two is the fact that I understand how leverage works. Leverage is the key to making money. You don't make money by saving. I'm sorry, saving is a great thing, or you don't become wealthy by saving, should I say. The kiddie pundits, the people that don't really want to teach you anything real about financial literacy, will teach you that you just save money. You stack money into your 401k. Should you do that? Yes, but that's not going to make you wealthy. Stack money into an IRA account. Should you do that? Yes, but it's not going to make you wealthy. What actually makes you wealthy is leverage. Leverage is the ability to borrow money and make more money with that money. Leverage is the ability to borrow and make more money with that asset. And I'll give you a perfect example. If I can go borrow $100,000, I have excellent credit, so I know that's my first thing. If I can go borrow $100,000 at 5%, and then I can go invest it into something else that's paying me 12%, I would do that all day long. And that's the power of real estate. I can invest in real estate, and it'll pay me 15%. It'll pay me 20% if I found the right deals within a certain neighborhood. So can you borrow borrow money at the bank from 4%, 5%? Absolutely. That's what banks are lending at. Can you go out and invest in real estate today at 15 to 20%? Absolutely. So I'm borrowing money at 4%. I'm investing it at 15%. And the difference is 11, and that's what I'm putting in my pocket. I'm taking the money at 15. Let's say I borrow $100,000, and I'm at 4%. That means that my interest payments for the year are $4,000. I bring it over here, and I invest it at 15%, which means that my return is $15,000. I take that $15,000 and I go back over here and I pay off the $4,000 that I owe, and I'm left with $11,000. That is leverage. That's the power of using leverage and other people's money to make money. So those are the two things that will never allow me to be poor. Is I understand the power of good credit. I would do everything, even if I had bad credit. You drop me in the middle of Nashville, Tennessee, and I had bad credit. I understand that there are certain services, I can buy trade lines, I would do everything I can to improve that credit score. I would hop on somebody, I would pay somebody else to hop on their trade line to improve my credit. Do everything I can to improve that credit, because I know that credit score is going to allow me to leverage, which will allow me to build wealth. And those are the two things that I know most people don't, but now you do, that'll never keep you poor, never keep me poor, or maybe neither one of us should be poor.